Good evening. I am Arachna of the Spider People, your hostess with mostess. And welcome to Beware Theater, because this be where you're gonna see some really bad movies. We have vampires, werewolves, monsters, aliens, and of course, the undead. So take a load off, pull up a couch, and fasten your seatbelt. It's gonna be a creepy night. Tonight, I'm going to ask you to pretend you're 9 years old, that you're crazy for sci-fi movies and superheroes in tights and capes that fly around the universe doing magical things and beating up bad guys. I know, you're crazy for those kind of movies today. But let's go back to a less technical time, say the last part of the 1950s, and that you're watching your Caped Crusader on a black and white TV in a 9-part series in Japan. That's right, folks. Japanese television back then had their own superhero called Supergiant. He was patterned after the George Reeves Superman character, and he was a human-like character created by the Council of the Emerald Planet to save the Earth from alien invaders, and he was made out of the toughest steel and had a watch that allowed him to fly all over the place, understand languages, and detect radiation. And as if the kids in the US didn't have enough superheroes or sci-fi movies to watch, Walter Manley Enterprises and Medallion Films bought the rights to this 9-part series, brought it to the US, cut and pasted it into a 4-part TV series. They also renamed Supergiant to be Starman, not to be confused with Superman, whose tights were a little different. The movie we're going to watch tonight, Invaders from Space, is the second of the 4 movies that were created. And once again, Starman is being called upon to go to Earth to save us from alien invaders. This time from these weird-looking salamander people from some far-off galaxy who want to kill everyone with a virus that's spread by a dance troupe. Dancers, spread by dancers. I'll warn you up front, folks, this movie is weird and bizarre. But remember, it was made for Japanese children after World War II, after the atomic bomb, when everyone was afraid of radiation, and also whether there's going to be invasion from outer space, even if those aliens wore goofy unitards with sparkles all over them. There's a superhero in tights, a cape, and an antenna on his head. There's backflipping dancers that spread disease. There's weird-looking bad guys. There's irritating yet very courageous preteens, a witch, and hilarious fight scenes. I mean, bizarre does not begin to describe this movie. That's actually so bad, it's good, I think. So now we watch Invaders from Space.
2 billion miles away, on the Emerald Planet in the Marpet Galaxy, friendly creatures are aware that the planet Earth is in danger. They have received an urgent message that the Salamander men of the planet Kulamoth, deep in the Marpet Galaxy, are planning to attack and destroy Earth. Here the Emerald men confer on what must be done. They are aware that the atomic destruction of Earth could contaminate their own atmosphere with radioactivity. And so they reason. In order to save themselves, they must save Earth from the impending Kulamonian invasion. Scientists of the Emerald Planet have invented one of the most ingenious mechanisms the universe has ever seen. Called a globe meter, it is carried on the wrist. It enables its wearer to do three things: to fly through space, to detect radioactivity, and to speak and understand every language on the planet Earth. Finally, this great forum of the Emerald hierarchy reaches a decision. In order to save Earth from the Kulamonian attack, they must once more present the globe meter to one of their fellow creatures and send him to Earth. He is the creature made of the strongest steel, the creature who can disguise himself as an Earthling. He is the creature known as Starman. A cargo plane, flown by a terror-stricken crew, heads for the nearest airport.
Your attention, please. Pan American Airlines flight number 500 will land in 5 minutes from Honolulu.
What was it? Flying objects. Perhaps they are from outer space.
We nearly didn't get away. They looked like nothing we'd seen on Earth, and they didn't respond to our radio signals either.
That's right. They seem to think that they're flying discs. They estimate that their last course is this direction. Put all planes in the immediate area on the emergency.
An emergency! An emergency! An emergency! All planes search the area and report to tower. Make a report on all objects sighted. An emergency. An emergency. You're cleared. You're cleared.
Search of the sky fails to turn up the mysterious flying objects. But soon after the emergency alert, people begin falling ill of an unknown disease.
Coming up.
The deadly disease spreads quickly throughout the city. Despite all sanitary precautions. Scientists work on the problem night and day.
That's what we have discovered. Their symptoms are similar to cerebritis, but we haven't been able to isolate the virus.
I guess you've heard the many rumors. They say the disease was brought here in space discs.
One other rumor, they're speaking of evacuating the city. There'll be panic unless we can learn something. I'm certain that unless we can, it'll be the end.
I agree. We'll all die. But I fear we maybe can find the answer. We'll keep on, and by our experimentation we'll find it. I hope. I'm not going to admit defeat.
I must get to the laboratory. Excuse me. Will you get me the cultures?
Yes.
Professor Asayama decides to study through the night.
Professor, you will not stop the salamanders of Kulamon. We'll destroy your race and rebuild Earth for our own uses. Man will die. Our murderous virus is spreading. In a month, it will be everywhere. Scientists mustn't get a chance to counteract the germ. To stop you, we'll paralyze your brains. My task is to make certain it's done. My lungs bear a radioactive material that I'll expel.
Starman reaches the outer rim of our solar system, flying at the speed of light past Pluto and Neptune, as Professor Asayama falls under the power of the Kulamonian. You will follow me. The Kulamonian hears a dreaded sound from outer space. The sound of Starman approaching Earth.
Oh.
Tateno, I'm worried. Do you know where Father is?
He likes to walk. He must be in the garden. Let me go and take a look.
I'll go with you. All right?
What is it, Yoshiko? You seem to be rather upset tonight.
Yoshiko! We looked. We can't find Father. And we don't know where he went.
Searched the whole house and even the garden, right?
Looked in the lab? I'm sure he must be outside. I'll go and take a look. Be right back. Oh. Professor, what happened? Are you all right? Take this.
At this moment, Starman reaches Earth. That's blood I see on your hands. What have you done tonight? Answer me. Starman must take great care to avoid the Kulamonian's deadly claws, which can destroy even solid steel. Starman realizes the Salamander men of Kulaman already are infiltrating Earth. And he realizes, too, that he faces an almost impossible challenge to save the planet.
So the Emerald Planet's High Council sees a threat to their existence from this alien species in another galaxy who want to destroy the Earth. And by destroying the Earth, they'll destroy the Emerald Planet. So they create this creature out of the strongest steel, and they send him to Earth to save the Earth, and by saving the Earth, save the Emerald Planet. But they never explain why the two are connected. And they give this creature a really nifty watch that enables him to do three things. It enables him to fly, to detect radiation, and to speak and understand every language on Earth. Pretty cool. And this creature just isn't any old creature. He's Starman in sparkly spandex, a cape, and an antenna on his head. And after Starman flies through the universe to get to Earth, dressed like that, for some reason he lands and he's just in a plain old dark suit. But he lands right next to a salamander alien who's also in a dark suit. So I guess, like animals that try to intimidate their enemies, Salamander Man turns into his flamboyant, sparkly, scaly self, starts doing acrobats, and jumps up and down, and Starman takes up the challenge. And he turns into his flamboyant self. And so they start backflipping and rolling around and jumping up and down until I guess the Salamander Man got tired of it. He jumps into the river and he explodes. What? They say that there's no new ideas, only new combinations of ideas. And this movie sure has some interesting combinations. Although some of them seem like they've come through time and are kind of relevant today. I mean, did anybody else notice that the smile on the Salamander Man looks a lot like the Joker? And those robot-y looking High Council folks, I mean, they could be from a Mystery Science Theater 3000 show. And their backdrop looks like it could be from a train set. And all this backflips and stuff, you could see that in Cirque du Soleil. So no, I guess there aren't any new ideas, just really wacky ones. And Deadly, why are you dressed like that? Oh, you're trying out for Cirque du Soleil. What do you mean, watch this? Watch what? Oh, geez, Deadly, brush your teeth next time. You smell like garlic.
I have to talk to him privately. Yoshiko, will you leave us alone?
Yes.
Noriko, Rio, come here. Look what I have found. What? What do you think it is?
I can't imagine.
I want to see the other side. Oh, look what I found. Do you know what it is?
Well, did you find it here?
It was right on the floor.
But
You're certain it happened that way?
Oh, exactly. It was a monster that attacked me. It was not of this Earth.
This was a serious accident. You're not well yet. You'll feel differently later.
I'm not ill.
Very well, then. In that case, I will tell the authorities. They must hear it.
I suspect there are certain things Father won't tell us about it. Rio, don't you agree?
You mean about this mysterious thing? Whatever caused his accident left it?
Yes.
Yoshiko, why don't we try to investigate? Yes, let's. I think Tateno could help us. Let's ask him to right now. No, don't tell him a thing. He'll only go to Father with the story.
That's right. Noriko, do you think that your brother would do it?
Oh, I think he might.
Let's ask. He's the right one. Anyway, he's a biology specialist. Let's go to him right now. Yes, today.
Jack and Dad.
These tests reveal that this object is some kind of scale. It's from an amphibious creature.
We guessed that. Isn't there anything else that you can tell us? Haven't you any other information as to what kind of creature?
Not yet.
we arrived at certain theories which we don't want to reveal yet, you see. And also, if we reveal it to the world, I'm certain it will cause great terror and panic. Our scientists here intend to proceed with their experiments on it. I must ask you to keep what you have learned here a secret. Don't tell anyone at all.
The secret Kulamonian attack continues, with still another deadly weapon. High decibel sound waves that destroy vital tissues in skull.
Now when Kokua stood alone in the street, her spirit died. The wind roared in the trees and the shadows tossed in the light of the street lamp.
Teacher, do you hear it? Like a siren, louder and louder. It hurts my head.
Are you ill?
Teacher, I hear it. It's there.
Can you hear that? It's weird.
It's closer.
As the people become panic-stricken, Starman seeks out the source of the deadly sound. Of the murderous sound is destroyed. But the Kulamonians continue to spread the deadly germs, which someday soon can kill every living creature on Earth. Starman's battle has just begun. Millions of people are stricken with the disease. Flags are hung outside their doors to warn those who are still well to keep away. But both old and young are attacked by the dreaded germs.
Anshiro, my son. Anshiro. Anshiro. The disease is here. Children, run home, get away from here, quickly. Anshiro, speak to me.
Look, what happened? She's fainted. No, she's ill. Miss, stand back, give her air. She's ill. Stop the car! Call an ambulance! Hurry!
One fact has become apparent lately. Those affected most seriously by the disease seem to have attended a performance at the Yamano Theater. They are struck almost immediately after seeing the show. You can see here what I mean. We just completed a check of the theater this morning. I'm able to say the disease starts here, but I don't know its bearer.
The Yamano Theater, the apparent source of the dreaded disease, an unusual dance troupe gives a weird performance, attended by Dr. Fukami and his aide, Dr. Shimamura.
Doctor, they were very different. I've never seen anyone fly through the air the way they did.
No one can teach that. It has to be inherited. That's obvious. I've suspicions, but I trust that they are wrong. If they are correct, we can all die. You see, I think that the dancers are...
The dancers? Doctor, I beg you to say it.
And I must. A lot of those who contracted the disease came to this theater to watch a show here. Just moments after they left, they became very ill. My theory is, this is a perfect place from which to spread germs. I think you'll agree to that.
I do, Doctor.
That isn't all. My theory goes on. The performers are not of this earth.
And the germs are by space creatures?
Dr. Fukami is correct. Welcome. Welcome, doctors. I have been expecting you.
Look! Run!
As the Kulamonian disease spreads, the authorities decide to evacuate the children from the cities.
Don't worry, children. They'll soon take you back. They'll be able to locate your father, Noriko. I'll let you know just the minute that the doctor is found.
Your father is alive. I will save your father. Soon I will see that he's rescued.
Ah, I'm so glad to hear that. He's very strong, I'd say.
And he's right. Starman is what they call me, little lady. Now, don't cry, not in front of friends.
All right, I'll not cry.
That's a good girl. I'll save your father. That's a promise. Here. You see this ball of crystal? I want you to keep it, understand?
Any reason? Tell us.
The ball will give a signal when your father is safe. And you'll see he'll be found.
I'm glad. Great. Thank you, Starman. Send the signal soon.
I'll try. You just keep watching for it. And if you need me, throw the ball on the ground, and no matter what I'm doing, I'll answer the signal. Don't forget to do that, children, huh?
If we throw it when we reach our destination, will you come? Promise, please.
Now, wait. I have to tell you something about the crystal. Only once are you allowed to use it. Is that clear? Don't forget, I'll be busy seeking Noriko's father. So signal, just when I'm needed.
Yes, yes.
Noriko, you are forgetting this. Now take good care of yourselves, children. Bye. Bye.
Unless the insidious Kulamonian invasion is stopped, these children will never see their homes again.
All right, children. We'll have our picnic here. Those of you who are looking for butterflies, be sure to stay within calling distance. Go on.
Ah, there it goes. Come on. Zero! Wait for me. Wait! I can't do Tina, what's the matter?
I thought I'd be killed by that tree, but I don't see it. What happened to it?
What tree do you mean?
A tree. It seemed as large as a whole house. A bolt struck it.
A bolt of lightning? You were seeing things. How can there be lightning without any storm?
I mean it. There was thunder and lightning and rain besides. A lot.
He means it. I think he's kidding.
Look, you can see. See how wet I am. I don't understand. It all seems dry here. There was no storm, you say?
No storm at all today. Let's go on with our hunt. Here, don't be silly. Oh, the woods are foggy here. I don't want to go there. Let's go back.
Through here.
Look, I can't see the path. What happened to it? I don't like it here. I'm scared. Let's go on.
That may lead us back.
Then move on.
Look, a castle.
I don't think we should go near it.
Starman, having heard that the deadly germ seemed to have come originally from the Yamano Theater, and like Dr. Fukami, suspecting that the strange dance troupe may be disguised Kulamonians, arrives to investigate.
You agreed to give a show for me. It can begin now.
Very well, sir. The troupe will perform a special dance just for you. A preview of tonight's show.
So if you were a low-budget TV show back in the late 1950s, there was a lot of things you could do to save money. You could cut back on costumes, on sets, and you could show a whole lot of stock footage. And apparently this movie did all three. Because when Starman goes on to the spaceship where they were broadcasting all this debilitating sound waves, we don't see a set of the inside of a spaceship. Instead, we just see shadows on the wall and these aliens waving their hands. Also, apparently they didn't hire a fight coordinator. Instead, they hired an acrobatic troupe and had them do their routine, and that was supposed to be the fight scene. I mean, it gives kick-butt action a whole new meaning because, well, yeah, we saw butts, but they were in spandex and they weren't kicking. So when Starman goes to the dance studio and he finds out that the Salamander men are actually the dance troupe breathing out, I guess, the virus or radiation, or they don't say, he has to backflip and jump and teleport to get away from them. And he's pretty good at it. You know, maybe the dance studio should have hired him. And anybody else think that Starman's pants had a sock in them? Well, gossip says that the producer had him stuff his pants so that he would be more popular with the ladies. I mean, this was a kids' show. And in today's times, it is interesting to see how they treated a fast-moving, lethal virus. I mean, they put flags in front of houses where people were sick, and they had bar charts, and they shipped the kids off to be away from the pandemic. But the only people wearing masks were the evil salamander men. What's up with that? So when they send the kids off to the country to get away from the pandemic, they also send them into the woods by themselves to hunt butterflies. How's that keeping them safe? Because they run smack into a bunch of salamander men twirling fire batons and they capture them. You know, maybe they would have been safer back home. And Deadly, please, stop flying back and forth. You're making me dizzy. I don't care your new cape has magical powers.
Dr. Fukami, what kind of weapons are you developing? We demand an answer.
You'd better speak. We know that you have a secret arsenal, that you are working on secret weapons with which you plan to destroy us. Where is it? What are the weapons?
We'll make you speak. We have the means to do it. Look! Over there, Doctor, look!
Father, help me! Don't let me die! Father! Father! I'll die! I'll die!
Noriko! Noriko! I'll save you! Try not to be scared!
Please save me! I can't stand it! If I fall in, I'll die!
Noriko! Dear child! Noriko!
Better speak or you'll see her killed. The rope holding her shall be cut, making her drop into acid, and they too must die.
Save us, Uncle!
Father! Oh, Noriko!
They're gonna drop me into that lake! Father! Oh, do something!
Noriko!
Help us! Save us! Help us! Don't let us Father, please!
Wait! Save the children!
Then speak. Tell us what we want to know. Speak!
Starman has received the urgent signal and flies to the rescue.
It's Starman, our friend!
I received your message, as you can see.
The Salamander men of Kulaman retreat into their watery element to be ready to fight another day.
Father, Starman saved us!
Supreme headquarters of the Kulamonians, far beneath the sea.
Starman is interfering with our plans.
But even he does not know of our base here. And there is no way that he can discover we are about to begin our final attack.
I propose contacting our spaceships and beginning the attack immediately.
Wait, not yet. Remember, they are developing some weapons to be used against us, and so first, we must locate their secret arsenal and be certain it's destroyed.
I agree. We will have very little opposition once the arsenal is destroyed. And then what?
We take over the Earth!
At this moment, deep within Earth's secret arsenal... Gentlemen, our time is running out. The Kulamonians are ready. Soon they will launch their attack. They have an excellent chance to destroy us. Their germ warfare has weakened our army. We are working on immunization. But you know the emergency. The Kulamonians must be stopped. And for that, we need a weapon.
Oh!
It's me, Yuichi.
Yuichi!
Oh!
What happened?
You've been hurt! Yuichi!
It happened in the laboratory. Some chemicals flared up, but the burns are not at all serious.
Oh, phone your father. Tell him he'd better come home. Go on.
All right, I will.
Tell him he'd better hurry. There.
Oh, Father!
Hello, Noriko. Where is Yuichi?
In his room. Oh, the electricity's off. Isaka, we need a candle so we can see.
It's probably a fuse that's gone. Noriko, is your brother all right?
Yes, the nurse said that it isn't serious. He's all
Good.
bandaged. And he doesn't want us to visit him long.
Tell me, how is my son?
He'll be completely well in a few days. Burns were only second degree.
How do you feel, Yuichi?
A little weak, that's about all. I just need some rest. I'll be up and around in a couple of days.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried.
Now, Father, you better return to the arsenal. I know how important your work is. Important to the whole world. To every human being. Any delay will help the Kulamonians. Return to work.
I'm glad you suggested. I'll go now. Noriko, see that your brother rests. I'm positive he's in good hands.
Here.
Ah, yes. Oh, good night, child.
Good night.
I'll stop by early in the morning. Now, don't stay up too late, huh?
I won't. Good night, Father. Be careful.
Don't worry. Good night.
I'm sure the burns must hurt. Well, you must lie down. Why do you keep staring? A monster!
It was a trick. We wanted to lure your father here and then follow him to the arsenal and learn its location. Follow the doctor to the arsenal.
Help me! Please! Help
Hey,
me!
little girl, I'm sleeping.
Rio. Rio. Do you hear the bell? Noriko, what are you doing out at this hour?
There's a monster out there. They came into our house. One of them followed Father, and the other, that's the one out there.
Rio, quickly, phone the police, and also defense headquarters.
Emergency, emergency, emergency. Oh, it's gone dead. I don't hear a thing.
Emergency, emergency, emergency. Emergency.
Why don't we hide? It's scary.
Meanwhile, back in the woods, the Salamander men have Dr. Asayama's daughter hanging over a pit of acid, and they're going to drop her in there unless he tells them what kind of weapons he's working on to defeat them. Luckily, one of the boys throws Starman's communicator crystal ball and hits one of them. Starman gets the message, and he comes to their rescue. Again, backflip fighting with him until I guess the Salamander men had had enough, and they jump into the swamp and go down to their headquarters, where they plan their final attack to rule the world. And did I see them using jazz hands for agreement? Very Bob Fosse. And apparently Dr. Fukama's son gets second-degree burns all over his face at the lab, and this mysterious masked nurse brings him home. And he's got bandages all over his head, and he gets into bed still in his suit. So his father comes to visit, sees that he's okay, and he goes back to the secret lab. But wait a minute. That's not his son. That's one of those goofy salamander men who wants to follow him back to the lab so that he can destroy it. And if that's not weird enough, the mysterious nurse then turns into an alien witch, complete with wig and dress and crooked staff. And she follows the daughter to Dr. Asayama's house, where the kids accidentally knock over this pressurized tank that breaks open and spews this mysterious whatever all over the witch, and she melts, just like in The Wizard of Oz. Who writes this stuff, and were they on drugs? But you know, I can't watch this movie and not think of Japanese kabuki theater because of all of the dancing and costumes and fantastical plots. I mean, kabuki theater is also known as avant-garde theater and bizarre theater. And it can't get much more bizarre than this movie. And Deadly? No, Deadly, you can't melt a witch with a fire extinguisher. Unless she's on fire.
Dad, I thought we were indestructible, but we're not.
The Earthlings already must have discovered a secret weapon. We will have to hurry.
Is there any report about Dr. Fukami? Our agents are following him.
Dr. Fukami is unaware that he is leading the Kulamonian agents toward the secret arsenal.
This must be the place. The Earthlings' defense arsenal.
We will execute our prisoners and then report back to headquarters.
Oh, take your hands off me. What are you doing? Let me go. Oh.
You Earthlings are fools. You haven't the sense to realize you cannot stop us. Within the next few hours, we shall destroy all of you and take over the Earth for ourselves. Your secret arsenal over there will be our first target, and then we shall rain death on all of you.
Dr. Fukami. We've got the results of the last serum, sir.
Well, some luck.
We've succeeded.
Fine.
The new poison was tested by marine biologists with interesting results. The poison we have developed tonight will kill not only marine animals, but all Kulamonians.
Doctor, we've made the discovery none too soon.
That's right. Now we must mass produce it. Beginning tonight, the armies must be supplied. Gentlemen, let's begin immediately.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. We must acquisition enough raw material.
So, I've ordered it. However, one ingredient won't be here for a few days. M17 wasn't in stock, Doctor, but they've been making some.
The police just telephoned.
Yes?
Your children just killed a Kulamonian with a chemical. The children are perfectly safe. The police have made certain. But the Kulamonian was destroyed by it.
What was it?
It was copper sulfate in liquid.
Was it? You're certain?
Yes, sir.
Then I must try it. Copper sulfate.
We have the chemical in our warehouse already tonight.
Good. We'll produce it to be used by the army's guns.
Excellent.
Tonight.
Let's get to work, huh?
Yes.
Oh,
Yuichi, what happened?
this arsenal's location has been discovered by the Kulamonians.
They've learned it?
The masters, they are waiting. Earlier tonight, I was taken prisoner. Then they put on disguises, pretending that I was hurt. They lured you to visit me tonight. When you returned, you led them to the arsenal.
They know of it?
The Kulamonians begin their attack, first striking at the largest cities on Earth. As the Kulamonians head for the secret arsenal, Starman flies to the defense.
Prepare to destroy the arsenal.
Starman, seize him!
This was only one ship of the Kulamonian space fleet. Starman seeks out the enemy. But the Salamander men return across space to the planet Kulamon, deep in the Mapet galaxy. Having lost a battle, they seek here a different and more deadly plan with which to conquer Earth, the richest planet in the universe.
The weapon the Earthlings have discovered by accident has been duplicated and tested in our laboratories and found to be effective. It would destroy us. Therefore, we must do something to stop them before they are able to mass produce it. If we are to conquer them, we must move quickly.
First of all, we must be absolutely certain that Starman is destroyed.
I have an idea. The solution is to change the orbit of the Earth.
But can we produce enough energy to do that?
We can. Melindo, our greatest scientist, has made another discovery. He can change the orbit of any planet. This will help us accomplish our purpose. Let us summon him to give us a demonstration. Melindo, come. Melindo, come.
I shall change the Earth's orbit. Ah!
Oh, Doctor. Oh!
Gentlemen, it has happened 5 times in the last few hours. Our work is being damaged.
We cannot control Earth's rotation. If this continues, we will have to surrender.
Impossible. Can you proceed using some kind of artificial gravity?
I can try. Unless I succeed, we shall all die. Let us do all we can.
Yes.
Throughout the world, the highest government leaders argue over the best defense for Earth. They realize that the Kulamonians have developed weapons so powerful that they can even change Earth's seemingly permanent movement through space. But every man has his own scheme for salvation, and, as always, few can agree. In reality, however, there is no effective defense against so potent a force. Opinions are voiced not only by statesmen, but by average citizens, too. Everyone has ideas, but no one can say how to carry them out. Panic now fills the minds of everyone, and fear of destruction is everywhere. Starman, disguised as an Earthling, listens and wonders if there is anything he can do. He was sent from the Emerald Planet to save Earth. But what can one creature, no matter how clever and strong, do against the hordes of Salamander men, the legions of Kulamonians, now descending upon Earth.
There is Earth. Our tests have been completed. Now we are prepared to attack, so I will offer my last warning to Earth. This is my final warning to you. Unless you immediately surrender to us, you shall be dead. We await your surrender, Earthmen. If you fail to obey us immediately, we will stop the Earth's rotation. All of your homes, everything you have built will be destroyed. And you, Earthmen, you also will perish.
Tell me, Professor, how long will it take to complete your weapons?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm unable to say. The gravity loss has been delaying us.
Tell me, how long? It may take days. I'm afraid we must surrender or be killed by them.
I must agree with the doctor. I'm ready to destroy all of our chemicals and bow to them.
And be killed? You know that they are going to kill us anyway.
You have no basis for saying that. There must be room for negotiation. I suggest we try it.
No, negotiation will gain nothing. We'll stand firm. And further, I feel that...
Absolutely.
Gentlemen, you need not worry. You wonder who I am. Starman is the name. I now promise to save your planet Earth. I shall try to destroy all of the Kulamonians. Wish me luck. I go now.
I'm sure that Starman can help us. Yes, he will.
Thank you. You're our only hope. Good luck.
Submerged Earth base. Ready all garrisons to board our craft. Coming in to pick you up. We are ready.
Begin the general attack. Raise the base.
It's Starman approaching. He foolishly thinks he can save Earth from our attack, but he's mistaken. Descend quickly to our Earth base.
The spaceship has come. Let us get aboard.
Welcome to our ship.
Now I will save Earth. I'll give you a chance to go back to the planet you're from.
But the Earth soon shall be mine. When you've been destroyed, we shall take it. I'm going to show you my strength.
None is ready for use, and as of today, we have sufficient stock on hand.
This is the way it is to be held. He will fire for 30 seconds.
Emergency! Emergency! Kulamonians are reported in the Metcom area. Emergency! Emergency! Due to the strength of Starman and the effective secret weapons, the Kulamonian invasion of Earth has ended, and the Salamander men have been destroyed.
I see Starman! Oh, let me see! There! Straight up there! Oh, so far! Father! He's way up there! Bye! Bye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
And so the Man of Steel from the Emerald Planet has successfully carried out his mission. He begins his 2 billion-mile journey home, speeded on his way by the farewells of the grateful people of Earth.
So there you have it. Another monochromatic movie marvel and one of the weirdest sci-fi series you're ever going to see. This movie teach me that media entertainment in Japan back in the late 1950s was way more imaginative than we give it credit for. I mean, gigantic fire-breathing dinosaurs, anime, and Starman, to name a few, were very creative and very entertaining for the children of all ages. However, this movie also teach me that superhero action movies need lots of action. And don't get me wrong, this movie had plenty of action. But in my book, backflips and acrobatic fight scenes, I mean, sorry, they just don't cut it. However, on the positive side, nobody got hurt. So until next time, or not, this is Arachna, the Spider People, wishing you nighty-night, and don't let any salamander aliens breathe on you, whatever they breathe. It could be deadly. Oh, Deadly, this is exciting. I've never been to an immersive experience before.
Welcome to Howling Cat, a mind-blowing experience.
2 tickets, please.
No tickets, just your experience devices. Never take them off. They could save your life. Here.
What do you mean? Is this place dangerous?
No, that would be illegal now, wouldn't it? Howling Cat is a mind-blowing experience, and we wouldn't want your mind overtaxed now, would we? So those devices that we gave you allow you to do 4 things. It allows you to fly, to detect dangerous situations, to do magic, and to bail out if you need to. But each setting only works once during a stay. So choose wisely.
So is this place safe?
I said this is a mind-blowing experience. Safe depends on your mind and how much you can tolerate weird.
Oh, no problem. We see weird every day. Right, Deadly?
Okay then. I will open the doors for you. Have a nice experience and use your devices wisely.
Hope it's fun. Where are we? It's all white in here.
Welcome to Howling Cat. Here is where you choose your experience. Open a door and walk through it.
You want us to walk into a refrigerator?
Statistics show that the refrigerator door is the door you open most frequently in your home.
Okay, we'll pick the middle door.
So go have fun, and don't forget to use your devices wisely.
Well, here goes nothing. Wait a minute, it's all dark in here. I thought when you opened the refrigerator door, the light was supposed to come on. Oh, look! We're in a haunted forest. I like that. A witch's hut. Let's go. The lights are on. Somebody's home. Why is my watch lighting up? Maybe it's to light the way? Who's that? Go away. No one invited you. But we came for our experience. Oh, you want an experience, do you? I'll give you an experience. Ah! Oh, I'm shrinking. You should choose your experiences more carefully. Your device warned you of a dangerous experience and you ignored it. See what you get? Ha! Go away. Oh, thank you, Deadly. What does she mean? I thought we were supposed to walk through the forest and have an experience. How am I going to get back to my real size?
Help! Help me, please! Help!
Oh, look, there's a butterfly stuck in a spider web over there. Let's go save her. Luckily, I know how to deal with spider webs.
Help! Help me, please! Help!
Oh, here, let me free you. My spider ring can cut the sticky threads. There. There, now you're free. Thank you, spider lady. Oh, how can I repay you? Can you turn me back into my normal size? No, I'm sorry. Butterflies can't do that. What am I going to do? But your device does have a button that says magic. Try it. Oh, the device. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm now back to my normal size. I must get out of here before the Black Widow comes. Not all spiders are as nice as you. Bye-bye. Bye. Good luck.
Who are you and what have you done with my lunch?
I'm Arachna the Spider People, and this is my friend Deadly, and we came here for a mind-blowing experience. And that poor little butterfly, she asked for help, so I freed her.
Some spider lady you are. You've ruined my web. It took me hours to make that.
Let me help you fix it. If you spin a few threads, I can help you knit it back together.
I don't just knit my webs back together. They're works of art. I won first prize at last year's web fair with that design. Now I have to tear it down and build it back up just to save my reputation. But my children are still hungry.
Well, maybe you could eat something else.
Yes, we will eat something else. You know that spiders eat other spiders. Come on, boys. Go get her.
Us? Oh, Deadly, let's get out of here. Hurry, Deadly. They're catching up. Run, Deadly. Oh, run. Oh. Oh, that's a long way down. What are we going to do? They're right behind us. Oh, okay. Push the fly button. Oh, this is more fun than a zip line. But I can't make it go down. We keep going up. Are we in outer space? I'm getting dizzy. And I can't make this go down. We keep going up. Up. Oh, is that a UFO? Oh, good. They're going to save us with a tractor beam. Oh. Oh, thank you for rescuing us. I was starting to get dizzy from lack of oxygen. Who are you and where are you going?
We are an intergalactic dance troupe scheduled to perform in Las Vegas on Earth. Do you know where that is?
Yes, we've been to Las Vegas. Just follow the bright lights. It's not far from Area 51 either.
Yes, Area 51. We know it well. You will come with us.
Sure, we would welcome a ride home. Oh, I'm so glad to be back on solid ground. You know, only in Las Vegas can you land a UFO in the middle of the street and nobody looks twice. Let's follow those guys. I want to see what kind of show they put on. Oh, it's standing room only in here, Deadly. They came all the way to Earth to show us that? They're gassing everybody. Oh no, what can we do? Right, the fire alarm. Look, they're melting. Let's get out of here before they ask us to clean up, all right? Oh, I'm so glad to be back to normal, wherever that means.
Oh, good. You were able to come back safely from your experience. Give me your devices.
Yeah, take these devices. Now have a little constructive criticism. If you're gonna make us fly, also give us a button to land, will you?
Thank you. So noted. So how was your experience?
How was our experience? All I can say was as bonkers as a 1950s Japanese superhero movie. Let's go home, Deadly.